Assassin's Creed Unity isn't your daddy's Assassin's Creed. It's different, fresh, and a welcoming addition to the series. Ubisoft went all out in this new installment of the Assassin's Creed franchise with the addition of fantastic visuals, new fighting mechanics, and a good story. Assassin's Creed Unity have revolted against the rules of previous Assassin's Creed games and won. Assassin's Creed Unity is the prettiest Assassin's Creed game to date. Paris is accurately recreated and each major building has extreme detail. Notre Dame is the biggest building I've ever seen on Assassin's Creed. The inside of Notre Dame is just as amazing as the outside. During my excursion in Assassin's Creed, I did run into some frame rate issues during key points in the game. The character models in the game are fantastic, some of the best I've seen in PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Assassin's Creed Unity has a good story, better than previous installments of the series. The story revolves around a man named Arnaud Dorian and his quest to find a man responsible for killing his surrogate father. Arnaud is blamed for his murder and is put in jail, and there he meets his future assassin mentor, Pierre Belec. He trains Arnaud inside the prison cell for months until they break out. After they break out, Belec introduces Arnaud to the Master Assassins, and he himself becomes an assassin. At this point in history, the Templars don't have that many numbers as they used to, but the Assassins have flourished and look more like the Templars. The best part of the story is when Arnaud and Elise are together conversing. Elise is the daughter of Arnaud's surrogate father who died. Arnaud and Elise grew up together and eventually became lovers. This makes for some great plot points and great dialogue in the story. Throughout the game, you are given tasks to assassinate Templars. This is when the game shines. They give you a target and the game lets you decide how he or she dies. You can use distractions or gain intelligence by stealing the maps that describe your target's location and movement patterns. There was not one story mission that was boring. They are all unique and fun. The main villain was bland and boring and the last boss fight is lackluster at best. After you beat the main story, there are a myriad of things to do, such as solve murders, solve crazy hard puzzles, do fun side quests that are very challenging and rewarding, and most importantly, the co-op missions. Co-op is fun but extremely frustrating. I recommend you play with friends that you can talk to. The missions felt grand and 10 times harder than any single player mission. Cinematically, you can't tell the difference between a single player mission and a co-op mission. The gameplay of Assassin's Creed Unity is fun and different. The free run down button is a great addition to the series. Scaling a building and knowing I can get down just as fast as I got up is comforting. Free running is great as always, except that moment when Arnaud climbs something that he isn't supposed to. Combat is extremely different because Ubisoft stripped your assassin of all his weapons. Gone is your knife, your multiple pistols, and most importantly, your hand-to-hand combat. I really didn't miss any of these things except hand-to-hand combat. There was a part in the Lake campaign where Arnaud is in a bar and gets in a fight with drunk Templars. And it's not a drunken fist fight, it's a drunken sword fight to the end. Unity made me feel like I always had to kill the enemy. The regular combat gameplay is harder than previous Assassin's Creed titles due to the fact that you start off as an apprentice assassin and make your way up to Master Assassin. Assassin's Creed Unity has great customization features such as the new skill points that make you feel like your assassin is evolving with the game. Example, in every Assassin's Creed game, whenever you jump off a building that is fairly high, your assassin always rolls. But in Assassin's Creed Unity, you have to unlock the roll, so it is like Arnaud is becoming a better assassin as you are becoming a better player. The best part of Assassin's Creed Unity is the customization of your own assassin outfit. This really gives the player a sense that this is my assassin. Each piece of clothing your assassin wears either helps his health, stealth, combat. Ubisoft gives you so many options on how to play the game. You can be a sneaky rogue that sticks to the shadows or a chainmail wearing psycho assassin with a two-handed axe. There are so many different types of assassins to make, the possibilities are endless. The cover system of Assassin's Creed Unity is useful but extremely frustrating. Switching from one wall to the next is difficult, and it really doesn't need to be. There's a whole rigmarole in switching from one wall to the next. It could have been a lot easier. Assassin's Creed Unity is a good game, but a better Assassin's Creed game. It re-energized the Assassin's Creed series. The game looks beautiful and plays great. The story is good, some characters are more memorable than others. The gameplay is great, but some frame rate issues and key parts of the game really hinder the game from its greatness. That's why I'm giving Assassin's Creed Unity an 8.5.